This is an Arizona bottled made sparkling artisan spring water. These titles are getting interesting. Discover your oasis. Purely Sedona artisan sparkling spring water. So, spring water flowing from Oak Creek Canyon of Sedona, Arizona, prized for its purity, but also for its mystical healing purpose. Naturally filtered through the rocks of the canyon and then carbonated to effervescent perfection. The spring water you hold in your hand is truly sacred, untouched by man, unquestionably superior. Its purity will restore and sustain you. These are pretty bold promises here from this water. I will tell you, this is a very nice bottle, shape and design. It's got a picture of one of the rocks in Sedona. If you haven't been there, it's a really awesome place. Company's out of Phoenix, which is about, I think, an hour and a half south of Sedona. A little bit less of the dissolved solids in this water. They're saying it's 140 milligrams per liter. Some of the other ones we tested were 220, 230, some up to 300 and close to 400. This was not the cheapest water that I found, but I'm excited to try it. Woo! So when that happens, all the bubbles rush to the top. Close it, let it settle, and then open your cap again, and you hopefully should not get any spillage. So the bottle's nice, cap is a little cheapy, but let's check it out. So I know it's already at a mid to high carbonation. Well, this is very nice. It has almost a, not a citrusy, but it has sort of a bright note right at the beginning of the taste. But this has no salt, so it's also a pH 8.0. This is an alkaline water, so remember 7 is neutral, 6 is tap water. Most of the carbonated waters are 5 in the high 5s. So this is an alkaline water, which may be attributable to some of its so-called healing properties. Sedona is a special place. There's some guru types there, and a lot of the locals swear that the formations of crystals in the local hills and mountains around Sedona are what gives Sedona its healthful and restorative properties. There are a lot of people who believe in that the power of the earth gets channeled in certain areas and affects the human body in positive ways. All of that may be true. I felt very relaxed, comfortable, and at peace when I was there. We went by one of the crystal vortex spots, and maybe that has something to do with it. Shout out to the people who sleep with their beds oriented with the magnetic poles of the earth. That may, there may be something there. You know, a lot of ancient sites were built around these centers in the earth where, you know, Stonehenge and all these different rock formations were set up to sort of channel that energy. The ancients probably were way more in tune with their nature, the earth, and everything around them than we are. So this is an alkaline water at 8.0, which I find interesting because when carbonation is added, carbonation in the form of carbonic acid is an acid, so it moves the pH scale. So this must be very alkaline. I mean, it must be like a 9.0 when they get it from the spring. And then when they add the carbonation, they're calling it natural carbonation. That's going to move it at least half a point or a point on the pH scale. So this has a different mouthfeel than the more acidic waters. Now, we talked about this in the intro. The acid is arguably the one of very few cons of drinking carbonated water. This is an excellent water. I'm going to give this an 8.7. Beautiful bottle, glass. It has a great mouthfeel, and I feel that it's because of the alkalinity or the less acidic nature of the water. I still get the carbonic acid or the spicy water the spicy water flavor when I drink it. There's some people out there who are into this whole alkaline water thing. I haven't really noticed that it's made a difference. Perhaps if you're getting bloating and things like that, switching to alkaline sources of nutrition and hydration may affect that for you. It may affect your outlook psychologically, which then has a physical benefit. All drink for thought. Anyways, this is very nice water. It was pretty expensive. I think this was $3, but I think you would be well served by checking this out. Try alkaline water if you're used to drinking more of the acidic waters, or tap water or Coke or soda. Try drinking an alkaline water with a meal and see if that has any effect for you. Carbonated water does help digest food, in my opinion. But some people think it makes them gassy, whatever. But this, I think you can drink this with the whole meal, before, during, and after. And I think this is a very solid water. I will order this when I see it. It's very nice to have a little bit of alkaline. It's better for your teeth. Anyways, check them out. Purely Sedona, sparkling artisan spring water.